YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, and we're back with another video today. Had to take my little signature. But today's topic that we'll be talking about today is witchcraft good or bad? So if you go all the way back to, all the way back in the day, all the way back to our ancestors, all the way back to our ancient bloodlines, that's what they used. It was they used more spiritual techniques than they did physical techniques, because that's what we believed in. Well, some of us still believe in it. Some of us have been tricked to believe that witchcraft is actually bad, and it's actually not. It all depends on what you're using it for. Are you using it for good or bad? That's how it balances out, because the ancestors, they want to do good things for this parallel universe, because we got 15 parallel universes. They stacked on top of each other type, and that's how you vibing low, and that's how you vibing low, and that's how you vibing high. So that's why I say, when people be saying witchcraft bad, no the fuck it's not. Voodoo is not bad. It's not even called voodoo, it's called hoodoo. That shit is not bad, bro. We used that shit a lot back in the day. And people, when people be like witches and shit like that, I don't see witches and I don't see witches as bad, or I don't see witches as bad. I see witches, and I see witches as wise women and wise men, because men can be witches too. It all depends on how tapped in you are with yourself and the bloodline for real, and how good are you with the hoodoo. So it's are you using it for good or bad? Are you doing good karma, or are you doing bad karma with it? That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. So with voodoo, it's something our ancestors came up with back in Africa and shit like that, because some of us migrated over. When they be trying to say they rounded us all up and woo woo and shit like that, no. Some of us, it was a good amount of us that was already over here. It's just we let them in and tried to help them, and they stabbed us in our back, and they made us slaves and shit. So that's why you see that's why you hear about a lot of 1800, early 1900 stories and shit, because some of our ancestors was tapped in with that shit. Some of our ancestors, they didn't fold. They probably was slaves and shit, but they was doing extra shit behind it to make up for it, so it won't be so bad on them type shit. Because it still was bad on them, but once they really just started to learn how to do hoodoo and voodoo again, man, that shit was old with. Because hoodoo is spiritual more than anything. You can get something done to a person physical, body cop, but it's really a spiritual thing, how spirits and shit. It's kind of spirits and shit being sent at you, different entities being sent at you through hoodoo and shit like that. Especially a person that envies you or that doesn't like you, and they just be fucking with you and shit. Because honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all this, I wake up with scratches on me that I did not have on me before I went to sleep. This arm right here, my right arm, y'all see them scratches and shit? You see that scratch right there? Bro, I didn't do that shit myself, bro. I believe somebody was using something against me, and they was kind of scratching me in a way to make me feel they pain, or make me feel some type of pain or something like that. But that's why I say you really gotta know who you messing with out here, because people will be on some green shit. Even though they karma gonna definitely come back to them, people will get on some green shit and try to put a spell on you or some shit. That's why you gotta watch who you fucking with, because that shit real and that shit will follow you for lifetimes. Like it depends on how experienced that witch is. Like that shit will follow you either for lifetimes or it'll follow you for like to the end of your life type shit, and then it'll end type shit. But yeah, man, I'm fresh about the bed. I just woke up not too long ago. But yeah, dog, like we really just gotta understand what was already a part of us, because you have to understand the system. They taught us that voodoo was bad. Like they turned us against our own practice, like black magic, shit like that. It's all a part of that shit. Voodoo. Like it's really not even, like I just said, it's not even really called voodoo. It's called voodoo, and it's not bad. It's all about how you use it. Like let's say somebody did something to you on some deep level shit that really affected your mental, your spirit, shit like that. There's a good reason to do something like that to somebody, to put like a spell on somebody because they violated you or they overwhooped, anything. Like not anything, but like it gotta be like a serious situation to where you're doing that to a person, because the answers, they gonna look at this shit and they gonna like, damn, one of our bloodlines, like one of our living relatives bullshit, like they tripping. We gotta show their ass a lesson type shit, and for them to be your ancestors, for them to be a part of your bloodline, they will show your ass a lesson. It all depends on what you did. It all depends on what you did to a person. Like if you damn near got a nigga killed with this shit, man, shit gonna get hectic for you, because it's certain levels to that. Shit. Like you can't use it for bad. Like this under no circumstances. Like you cannot use that shit for your own evil intent or fucked up intent to where you don't like a person. Just because you don't like a person, you're gonna try to do voodoo on them? Hell no, that ain't how that works. That's selfish. That's wrong. But yeah, as long as you're using it for the good, like helping people, helping yourself. Basically, shit that's going against you, if you use it towards that, you good. But anything other than that, a motherfucker ain't just wronged you, like I just said, like if a motherfucker ain't just overly did you dirty, nah, you can't use it. You gotta let karma come back and get them on that. You gotta let karma itself come back and get them on its own. But karma is because karma is a real thing. Some people receive that shit fast. Some people, it take a little minute before a motherfucker receive that karma. That's just how life is. That's how it was set up. But yeah, dog, I just wanted to come in and chop it up with y'all for a little minute. I'm back uploading. I'm trying to upload every day. That's the goal. I'm just for the lock-in and just, I can't be regular, dog. I can't. I gotta make this shit my full-time job. I'd rather this be my full-time job than working out in the Matrix. Real shit. Because I really I ain't too fond of people, but it really just be me, my family, my brothers, like my friends, and y'all for real. Even though I ain't just really got a fan base shit, like y'all gonna come around and y'all gonna start fucking with a nigga and shit like this. So I ain't just fucked up about it. I'm just waiting patiently. For it. But yeah, like you can also become like a part of not a cult, but it's like a group of witches. Like you can become like a part of it, especially when you're trying to learn about like your history and shit like that. Like they'll teach you like the rules of that shit. Like it's certain shit you can do and certain shit you can't do. You have to be very specific about what you're trying to do, because you can't be like half-stepping or nothing like that, because you'll fuck something up and then boom, there you go, you damn near fuck the timeline up. You can fuck the timeline up. Even though time is not real, you can fuck the timeline up. You really can. Only people that really control the timeline is the top motherfuckers, because they go back and tweak shit a little bit. Like, you remember how, some give y'all an example. you remember how you swear you remember something like back in your childhood, but motherfuckers be swearing it didn't exist type shit. For example, the Fruit of the Loom shirt. The Fruit of the Loom shirt at the back, at the tag, like at the back of the tag, it had the Fruit of the Loom written out, and then it had like a little like a little brown thing that had fruits and shit in it. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. I don't think it's called a croissant. I don't think that's what it's called. But Fruit Loom be swearing that they never had that on the back of their shirt, but yes, they did. They just went back and tweaked the timeline to where they thought motherfuckers were just gonna forget, and it don't happen like that. Like, motherfuckers be waking up, cause I woke up back in like 2023 after like my papa had died and my one of my close homies had died. Like, I always knew there was more to this shit. Like, once you wake up, bro, like you gonna see shit for what it is and not what you want it to be, bro. Like, real shit. But yeah, dog, I wanted to come here and talk to y'all about that. And if anyone has any questions, just hit me up. I got you. I love y'all. I know y'all gonna come around. This is only the beginning. Ashe.